Welcome Firebirds fans to this perfect July 4th. I'm Suzi Mellano here with Manager Kelly Nicholson. So Coach, another come from behind win. What was your mindset there in the ninth?
Well, you know, our guys all summer, they just have never quit, and they didn't quit last night. You know, they battled. Kevin Brown had a good at bat. JT Riddle had a good at bat. And then obviously Jake Hernandez came up with a big hit to kind of go on top of that two-run home run that he hit earlier in the ballgame in the fifth inning. So it was a great win. You know, Chatham's they're always a good ball club. It seems like we always have really good games with Chatham. And last night was just another good one in the old rivalry.
Obviously, like you said, Jake Hernandez had a huge night. Put him in the DH spot tonight. We're going to see him in the DH spot a lot throughout the rest of the season.
We are. I just talked to Jake during BP, and I told him that, you know, nights that he's not catching, that he's going to DH a lot for us this summer. He's been swinging the bat really well, and we want to have his, as long as he's doing that, we want to keep his bat in the lineup as much as we can. So, yeah, you're going to see him there quite a bit this summer, I think.
So what exactly do you have to do tonight to make it a nice and comfortable win for you?
Well, I don't know if there are ever any comfortable games. You know, there's always a chance to come back no matter how far up or how far down you get in this game, and that's the beauty of baseball. You know, it's timeless. So we just hope that we can continue to throw strikes and have quality at bats and play solid defense. And if we do that, and if we continue to do that throughout the summer, we should get good results. But we always want to be focused on that process. It's kind of boring. You're going to hear it all summer. And throw strikes and put the ball in play and play catch, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, we asked Coach Benny Craig this yesterday, but you guys said you weren't going to keep too many on the roster. You were going to keep it at 27, 28, but you kept 30. Let's talk about that. What are the reasons behind that?
Well, that's a really good question, Suzi. We just thought we had 30 quality guys, and we thought that Kevin Brown and Cody Culp could be very valuable to this ball club. Dylan Clark was the only temp arm that we had to make a decision on, and at the time he was leading the Cape in ERA. He hadn't given up a run and had like 13 strikeouts in 10 innings. So, you know, that made our decision pretty easy to keep him, and we're glad that we did. We think he is, and all those guys, you know, Cody and Kevin and Dylan, they, you know, all were in the ball game last night, and I was talking to John Schiffner about that today. It's like, you know, we had 3 temporary guys, but, you know, in our minds, they were all contract guys. Even the guy that we released, Daniel Aldrich, is hooked on with a permanent contract with Katuitt, so we're really excited that he's going to be able to stay in this league.
Okay, and finally, do you feel any added pressure facing this team twice and them being a rival?
You know, not really. I think I was talking to Woody about that earlier. I think when I first got up here, the Orleans-Chatham rivalry was, it seemed to be a little different. John Schiffner and I have become such good friends that I think that there's a little edge taken off of that. I have so much respect for John, and he has become such a good friend, and we've both gone through some health problems, you know, so I think we have this thing in pretty good perspective. Hey, it was great to win that ball game last night, but win or lose, we're going to have the utmost respect for Chatham, and we know that we play them 4 more times, and it's fun. July 4th, July 3rd, and July 4th is always fun for these kids and the fans and for the towns of Chatham and Orleans, and, you know, we end the season, the last 2 games with Chatham, so I really look forward to playing Chatham. I love the drive up there. They have a great park, and they always have a good crowd, and John always has a good ball club.
Great, thank you, Coach. Happy 4th to you.
Happy 4th to you, Suzi.
Thank you. I'm Suzi Mellano. That was Manager Kelly Nicholson, and I'm sending it back to you.